Coming up on Mountain News this morning, people in one city here in our region get a head start in some serious spring cleaning, and climbing meat prices cause an Eastern Kentucky restaurant to make some changes to its menu.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. It's 6:30 on this Wednesday morning. We made it to the middle of the work week. I'm Dakota Makris. Thank you so much for waking up with us. And if you're heading out the door this morning, like Brandon and I did early, you may need to grab you a jacket this morning. Now, I don't think you need that thick of a jacket. Maybe, I don't know, maybe something a little light, Brandon. I don't know. I just grabbed it, whatever jacket was near me.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's just what it is.
But yeah, maybe not as heavy, but you'll probably need a decent jacket this morning because it's still 41 or below across the region.
Oh, so you got to bundle up then. If it's 41, bundle up.
Dakota,
I'm serious.
I have literally went over these temperatures about 10 times already. Pay attention. Pay attention. Anyway, let's get into the forecast this morning. We'll tell you one more time, Dakota, so pay attention there. We're looking at the Mountain Parkway camera up near Slade, and some clouds starting to move in over that way this morning. We're looking again at a mix of that as we head into the morning hours. 41 in Jackson and Somerset, 28 in Clintwood. So that is the range, Dakota, of temperatures this morning. Everybody else kind of falling in between there. A little warmer in Lexington and Louisville, mid to upper 40s, but not here in the mountains, all right? We're going to see temperatures climb into the 70-degree range later, so it will be warmer and you can get rid of those jackets later, but not right now. And then we'll get into the mid-50s overnight, so a little bit less jacket for tomorrow morning, okay? Did you get all that, Dakota? Okay, good job. There you go.
All right, thank you, Brandon. Bill Gatton, one of the University of Kentucky's greatest donors, has died, but his legacy lives on as 2 on-campus buildings are named in his honor, and he left behind a few scholarships in his name. A member of the class of 1954, he received his MBA from the prestigious Wharton Graduate School. He would later make his wealth owning several car dealerships in the Southeast and multiple real estate projects. He would turn some of his earnings into a $5 million scholarship targeting first-generation college students. Gatton was 89 years old. Kentucky State Police arrested a Pike County man Sunday executing a warrant that claims he broke into the former Majestic Elementary School, robbed a man who was living there, and then tied him up on a mattress before trying to set it on fire. On April 8th, police say 43-year-old Timothy Lell stole multiple items, including an ATV, large radio system, and a large amount of tools. He also robbed the man who was living in the building. Lell is being charged with first-degree robbery. The Perry County Coroner's Office was called to a house fire Saturday night in the Krypton community. When officials were able to get inside the home, they found human remains. The remains were taken to Frankfort for an autopsy and later identified as 40-year-old Christopher Caldwell of Perry County. Toxicology and autopsy reports are pending, but a preliminary report from the medical examiner's office said foul play is not suspected. Some drivers had a scary commute to work Tuesday morning just to our south in Campbell County, Tennessee. A rock slide made roads dangerous along Interstate 75. The rock slide happened just 5 miles away from the Tennessee-Kentucky state line. My TDOT posted these pictures on Facebook. Officials wanted drivers to use extreme caution, especially with possible backups during peak travel times. One town in Johnson County is helping folks with their spring cleaning this week. WYMT's Jordan Mullins has more from city officials about Paintsville's Spring Cleanup Week.
April 18th through April 22nd is Spring Cleanup Week in Paintsville, and locals can call and have city employees come to their home for a one-time free garbage pickup.
They will call City Hall, set up a time for pickup, and then we'll relay that message to our street department. Our street department goes to their homes and picks up the materials and hauls it off for them for free.
An opportunity to get a head start on spring cleaning and get rid of any large items.
In addition to just the residential trash and the commercial trash, they'll bring us stuff that they normally wouldn't. Couches, appliances, kids' outdoor toys, that kind of thing that normally doesn't get put in the regular weekly garbage.
Cleaning up the city streets and residential areas.
That's a lot of debris hauled off. Debris that otherwise would be probably in your streets or in your yards somewhere. So, we're very proud of this week, and we're happy we can give it to our citizens free of charge.
while also bringing change.
I think it's very important to teach the younger children how important it is to not litter, to take pride in the area that they live in. If they see something, to pick it up, throw it away. I think that's how we can maybe bring about some change to our community.
And teaching folks the importance of keeping their community clean. In Paintsville, Jordan Mullins, WYMT Mountain News.
Apple Valley Sanitation usually processes around 80 to 90 tons of trash per week from Paintsville, but expects there to be a bit more this week due to the cleanup efforts. Well, if you go to Heritage Kitchen in Whitesburg and notice that a certain turkey or ham dish is no longer on the menu, well, there's a reason why. Price increases in turkey and ham caused the restaurant's owner and manager, Brad Shepard, to redo the menu, even replacing some of the turkey items with other meat substitutes.
With any place of business, the last thing you want to do is raise prices to your customers. You always run that risk of alienating people or having to say, well, I can get that cheaper somewhere else. But you do what you got to do. It's either that or close the doors. And right now, that does not seem like an option for us.
Shepard adds that he is staying on top of any price changes and will adjust the restaurant's menu accordingly. Well, Bucky's is officially open in Richmond. The travel center opened Tuesday morning at 6 o'clock, and people showed up and dressed up for the occasion. Grayson Passmore talked with some people who traveled hours and even across state lines to be there.
So she was telling me about, hey, there's this place called Bucky's, and so we went to the one in Georgia, and next thing you know, we've been to a few, and yeah, it's a fun experience, and so of course we came down here for the grand opening.
There's fuel pumps, but don't call it a gas station. There's easy and quick shopping, but definitely don't call it a convenience store either. So what is this larger-than-life place that draws crowds of thousands?
It really is just an experience I can't describe, to be honest.
Virgil Martin traveling 3 hours before the sun was up to be at the Richmond Bucky's when the doors first opened at 6 a.m.
We went traveling last year for vacation, and on our vacation we went through Texas and seen Bucky's.
So why the fanfare?
Anticipation of it being open.
What draws me in, it's just really an experience, to be honest.
Richmond Mayor Robert Blythe has one way to describe it.
The term was groupie. There are those people who follow Bucky's.
And they eagerly followed the Beaver all the way to the First Kentucky location in Richmond.
And this will bring into Richmond certainly folks from the interstate. There are folks who are working here in management and so on who have literally moved into our community.
More than 200 jobs have been created. If Mayor Blythe hasn't taken a door greeter position himself.
I stood at the door after we opened the doors, and I was saying to the folks who were coming in, good morning, welcome to Bucky's, welcome. I thought, Robert, yeah.
But once you're inside,
I told them when they saw me come to the door, somebody tackle me, because when I come into this place, I've already looked at the fudge, I've had some of the chopped brisket.
it's easy to see why so many people love it here. At Bucky's, Grayson Passmore, WKYT.
I am certainly making a trip here soon. Brandon and I might take Mountain News this morning on the road. Bucky's is open 24/7. There is one of the 3 locations that will be opening in Kentucky, Richmond being the closest to us. The others are Smith's Grove near Bowling Green and Oak Grove near Hopkinsville. The Louisville Zoo will celebrate Earth Day on Sunday, April 24th with an $8.25 general admission plus free parking. The day will also feature activities to celebrate sustainability. Visitors can learn more about the zoo's conservation efforts and visit eco-themed exhibits. Earth Day 2022 is the highlight of the zoo's Party for the Planet, a month-long celebration of the Earth this month. Tuesday was a big day for American Idol contestant and Louisa native Noah Thompson. Lawrence County Judge Executive Philip L. Carter proclaimed April 2022 as Noah Thompson Appreciation Month. The proclamation read, "Thompson has not only just shown his ability as a singer, he has been a shining light on Lawrence County with his character. Congratulations on making it to the Final 14. You make Lawrence County proud."
6:40 here on this Wednesday morning, middle of the week and middle of the road on temperatures. 28 Clintwood, 41 Jackson and Somerset. A lot of 30s out there this morning. 32 in Jonesville, another cool spot there. 33 Harlan and Middlesboro, 38 London, 39 Monticello and Pikeville, 32 Prestonsburg. They went down several degrees in the last little bit, and 39 in Moorhead right now. Breakfast forecast, we are going to see those mid to upper 30s across most of the region for most of the day. A mix of sun and clouds with more of one than the other at times today. That trend will continue through most of the daytime hours. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you so much. Still to come here on Mountain News this morning, the CDC launches a new center to help predict the next big health threat. We'll tell you all about it in just a few minutes.